program of therapeutic fiber.
Well, I gotta be honest, I never thought I'd see the day. There I was, enjoying a nice cold beer on the river since I live in the UK and haven't seen sun since last year. I could feel my phone buzzing away in my pocket, but I thought nothing of it. After giving in to my terrible attention span, I pulled out my phone and there it was. EKT found. Followed by a link to an ex-hamster video. No way. I instantly got sucked into Reddit. Wait, no pun intended. And I saw that it was true. After all this time, all the theories, the leads, the hoaxes, a revelation was made. And it turns out that Carl92 maybe was hiding something all along. Anyways, before I go any further, I just want to say a massive congratulations to everyone in the search, and especially to the members of the community that managed to dig it up. It's not easy persisting with a search that has little to no information on it. This is a massive win for the lost media community, especially following the L we took on Digital Girl. One more thing before we move on is thank you to each and every one of you who was part of the search on my channel. Last night I hit 5,000 subs. I've been making YouTube videos since I was about 10 years old, and a milestone like this is something I thought impossible. But thanks to this amazing community, I guess you could say that my dreams of running a YouTube channel came true. Thank you to everyone that liked, commented, subbed, or even just came across my videos. It's been a wild journey and I can't express my appreciation enough. On the 7th of October 2021, Carl92 uploaded the first ever snippet of EKT to What's That Song. Whilst not getting much attention at first, users slowly started to realise that this song is pretty catchy, and it would probably be nice to find a full version. However, after giving a tiny bit of information, which in hindsight seems to be misleading, Carl92 dropped off the face of the earth. We as a community lost a key piece of the EKT puzzle and we were left to fend for ourselves. A subreddit was made and we got to work. For a couple years, countless theories and potential leads were being talked about but never really got anywhere. TikTok latched onto it and the subreddit was forced into a dictatorship, creating a divide in the community due to the lack of voice that this allowed the users to have. Furthermore, artists were being contacted but instantly shut down any hopes of them being involved. Except that guy Darren Hayes, who saw opportunity for attention and took it, saying it was one of his unreleased demos and he's never going to release it. Theories about it being fake started to take over, and with every month that passed, our hopes got lower and lower. But we weren't ready to give up. A couple days ago, users One Truth and South Pole Bull would come across something that would make the imaginary light bulb glow above their head. For them, it was a normal day of scanning on YouTube, looking for absolutely anything that had to do with this search. Throughout the journey, there had always been the theory knocking around that EKT was in fact from an adult movie in the 80s. It had that saucy vibe to it, and the name Ulterior Motives implied heavily that it was about someone cheating on someone else, which is a common theme in these adult movies. Anyway, the user One Truth stumbled across a scene from one of these movies on YouTube, obviously a clean part I'm guessing, and was hit with a song that sounded very similar to EKT. This led them to scroll down to the description of the video in hopes of finding anything related to the song. And this would be the moment that One Truth would make a game-changing discovery. Two names popped out at them: Christopher St. Booth and Philip Adrian Booth. Two names that had actually already been discussed way back when in the subreddit. Their names were found under the name Ulterior Motives on BMI and SoCan, which are both companies dedicated to upholding the rights to music across the world. We knew that these two names had a connection to a song called Ulterior Motives, but we had no way to find out whether it was the correct ulterior motives. This lightbulb moment would make One Truth spend all night skimming through adult movies and normal movies with similar sounding music. This would take over 12 hours, and they would even find more work from Christopher and Adrian Booth, but it just wasn't EKT. Eventually, the exhaustion would kick in and One Truth would contact some other members of the community in hopes that they would breathe more life into this task, in which they did. User South Pole Ball would immediately contact One Truth and inject some more energy into this lead. They would spend hours on hours continuing the journey that One Truth had begun more than 12 hours ago, going back and forth, debunking different videos and adult movies. Until, bang. After about 65 hours of straight sifting through adult movies and 12 hours of hammering through 80s disco music, there it was. Hidden at the very end of the film Angels of Passion, 1986. After nearly 3 years, the Lost Wave song, once thought lost and forgotten, had been found. There was just one problem. The whole song has the sound of... Wait, can I say that? Anyways, the alleged chip bag ruffles were the sound of a creaking bed, and the backing vocals were the sound of... yeah, I think you get the idea. It wouldn't actually be the first time a Lost Wave song would be found in an adult movie. However, I think that until the song gets released as a studio version, I won't be satisfied. I can't even listen to this thing out loud. Whether or not you like how this ending turned out, for me it perfectly sums up this search. A search filled with community divide, arguments, comedy, memes, agreements and disagreements has finally ended in an 80s adult movie that we've all been forced to come together and watch. Wait, okay, that pun was definitely not intended, but it's way too good to take out. Thank you all for being a part of this amazing journey. The search is over, which begs the question, what does this mean for me? Who knows? Let me know in the comments what you'd like to see from this channel, but for now, and for the last time in this EKT search, thank you for watching. Ciao.